There it is.
All I can hear.
We're live
Maybe
now.
I should turn it on my phone, then I can hear it.
Maybe.
It's weird that it
It's just
doesn't
weird,
play
like-
for you. What's up, Jeff?
It's this computer.
Whose computer? Yours?
Mine.
Yours?
It's just wild.
Can't even be a volume thing because if you can hear us,
Yeah, that's bizarre.
right? So then
I know, but it's so weird that it plays. It's streaming everything but the music. There's got to be a setting somewhere that you touched.
Bro, I'm not touching any settings. Me and computers.
Yeah.
Best thing is, as long as I touch the power button, we're good.
Or maybe it's on the Bopa's laptop then or something, man.
there's no way,
Oh,
man.
I can hear it. I can hear it on mine.
As long as it plays here, we're good. We're good,
I
man.
used to hear it on the phone even when I was using that.
Well, I can hear it on the
Kevin
phone,
Lowe.
but I can't.
Hey, Kevin.
Conrad
Computer,
Benoit.
no way.
Conrad.
Nice, bro, nice. Sounds like a wrestler. Who's that Benoit wrestler?
Wow. The Canadian crippler, Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit. That's
Chris Benoit, yeah.
Yeah. Sad story there. But, we won't go there.
all right. Here we go. Let's get this going here. Those are the topics. Everyone's in the house. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Castaneck Podcast. It is Monday, June 12th. Holy crap, we're at the end of June. Can you
July
believe it?
1st.
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay.
And the weather's still shitty.
And we'll talk about this here, and that's one of the common things. There was live scope, and we'll talk all about it and stuff like that. No relation, thankfully. There's a million Benoits out there. No relation to the crippler.
Yeah.
Mike Jordan, we missed you at the Bass tournament, man. This guy was all excited to go to the Bass tournament at the NBA there, and I didn't see him.
And then those guys were out fishing for bass. So
Oh, Joe Mar either, eh?
Yeah, hey, what's up, Woody? Woody and the Blowfish in the house. Brett Grimes, what has happened? We're going to talk wire. We talked about it a few weeks ago. Then we touched on it. The wire Manitoba launch is so crappy, but it's come up again here. Mr. G, Mr. Wingy. We got a new super knot to try. It's a shark knot. Maybe you're familiar with it. We'll talk a little bit more forward-facing story, but this time tips, not shitting on it. We're going to talk some tips there on it, and whatever else comes up there. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I'm pretty sure
now.
we're going to be shitting on it.
Always shitting on it.
oh,
Big thank you to our sponsors, of course, here before we get into it. Season 9, Episode 9, Winnipeg Y'all, Lake of the Woods Boat Works. Go check them out there. Sponsors all season long. Accufy, Ping Live, Sonar, some Sonar of choice on the show here. And Streamside, rods and reels every month, all year long. Someone is winning some Streamside rod and reel combos and swag. So big shout. Colton came down, we had a cabin book. Didn't work out time. It's gotcha, bro.
oh, yeah, of course.
I was wondering what's going on there. There we are there. See, I'll get this music off, faded out. It's your host, Eric Labopa. We got Leon Belandic in the house. Handicapped Leon there.
Oh,
Can't
my
even
God, yeah.
walk. Jeremy Santos is just handicapped in the head, which is okay. It's all right to be that way, but
I
you're
make it
born-
work, bro.
born that way. And then we got Mike Natoli. Mike Natoli, who's working hard. He's in the mosquito-infested Lake of the Woods there, but I think he'll be okay. You'll see it gradually get darker behind him. The days are getting shorter, everybody. The days are getting shorter. Don't say it, but it is. And if you haven't really been fishing yet, come on. Let's go.
But There's
Getting
no
pounded out there.
like the
Jeez,
lake
yeah.
is the lake is dead calm right now.
What's up, Tim?
Should
Hey,
be
Tim.
fishing.
Yeah. Tim, I got to share a picture of what Tim sent me. He picked up some cool baitcaster combo. He was asking me if it was a deal or not. I didn't get to examine it really closely, but it looked quite vintage or something. But I'm gonna have to look at it again there. Just got back from dog team. Blindfold mosquitoes were horrendous. Oh man, even at Lac de Bonnie was crazy. Ticks and mosquitoes. So I think there's
There's
who was
gnats
saying it?
this
There's
year,
a
man.
tick like a nice tick spray that's sort of like not poison or whatever. It's a health thing that someone invented. I have to get that there. I'm scared of ticks, man. I don't like ticks at all, bro.
One of the dogs' pills.
I think I've been bit just as many times by ticks this year as I have with mosquitoes.
Like, is it on the rise or something? It doesn't matter where I go. There's ticks everywhere, man.
Yeah, there's lots of ticks this year.
Shit.
It was perfect weather for them. It was really hot at the beginning,
Yeah.
right? So they just exploded.
I know.
But
Our cat over here brings in like how many each time he comes back? It's like
Oh,
he's been kicked out, man. Like,
Man,
You got a pussy with critters.
how about
No comment, bro.
well, yeah, that's what Tim was talking about. A Daiwa Procaster 153i reel in Daiwa carbon power. Like, let me show it to you guys. Just talk about your fish there, though, Mike. While I'm pulling that up there, talk about your big ass
Oh,
pike. How long was that?
The one that everybody was giving me the gears because it was a pike. We
Yeah,
sat on a.
Yeah.
So we took Val out instead of going to look for big walleyes. I just sat on a reef so she could just catch a bunch of fish. Because I feel sorry for her because when I go out, I'm always scoping around, and she's at the back of the boat just dragging something. But we sat on a reef, so we caught a bunch of walleyes. And the closer we got to the island, all of a sudden I look and I go to Val. I says, "Oh, look at these big pike! They're everywhere." I bet you there were 70 pike sitting on this stupid reef.
Wow.
So
That
that
many?
many, man?
but,
Big
Holy
like that?
most of them were like this size. It was crazy. So I just pitched out there, and sure enough, this thing grabs it and just. It was a fun fight. Just peeled it apart.
So how'd
Yeah.
you know they were pike on your thing there? You can see the shape and everything?
Yeah,
had
you
an
can
idea?
also you can see the shape and you can see how they act. So
These were
a lot of
suspended,
times
right?
walleyes are just gonna
So
they'll
how's
follow
the
your
pike
bait
act
all the
compared
way
to the other
back.
ones?
But these things they're like sharks. They'll freaking one will come one way and then the other one will come
Yeah.
from behind it. It's
Okay.
pretty wild. But they're hanging in pairs. It's
Really?
wild.
See, that's why people are afraid that it's muskie season now. It's opened last week. There's a whole pile of muskies. People are getting them now. That's where Chase Tooner was. I'm asking Teddy there, where's your son, man? And Tanner. Oh, they're muskie fishing instead. He says instead of doing the Lactobani tour, they went muskie fishing this year. They'll be back next year, he said, though. But that forward-facing sonar could be like deadly on catching,
Yeah.
especially suspended
Oh,
offshore.
you can just see the
Muskie.
muskie sitting. Like they're just sitting there. And you can tell they're muskie. And they're just sitting there.
Like if
Yeah,
you want
because
to
Big
catch
log
sturgeon,
that's suspended.
sturgeon out
Because I've
here is
heard
the
they
same
just
thing.
hover, right?
You
Those
see 'em.
muskies.
What's that, Jeremy?
The muskies, they just hover, man, and you know that they're muskies. It ain't hard to figure it out with muskies.
Well, these pike were doing the exact same thing. They were just hovering.
Yeah.
They look hollow in the middle with bright head and tail, and that's what got you. Look different. The sturgeon look wild. Sturgeon look like these giant logs. They're almost like they're too big. Like
Yeah.
you know that they're not
You can see
wide. They're
them.
way too big.
Well, I remember in the
You
winter
can-
there we saw one, and it's
Yeah.
you could like see the little humps on it, right? Like it
Yeah,
was,
yeah. It's ridiculous. It's an
it's
actual little
crazy, man.
dinosaur.
yeah.
This is that reel I was talking about. Tim picked up there. That Daiwa Procast. Look it up there. Now look at that handle. That's like that old the Zebco, right?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
That's classic to me, man. That's like those old Zebcos. You got the trigger and it's like this one. Like this one probably floats or something. Anyway, $50. Smash or
Well, you
pass.
could smash
Smash
that.
or pass?
Take it.
I'd take it.
Daiwa,
I'd smash
you know
that.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
quality. You know that.
Yeah. No, that's a smash for sure, man. I'd even just to hang it up or something. Kevin saw some sturgeon on the scope last week in fishing Lamprey Rapids. Yeah, they had their annual work trip up from Eagle's Nest landing.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, the sturgeon really show up on that cheater box too. But those are our
Still
fish
tough to
there.
catch 'em, yeah.
Got to get some new ones. I got new ones there. I was catching them. I threw the boat in for a little bit, just around the launch, bro.
It's all it
So
takes.
last
right?
year, if you guys remember at the Lactobani
Yeah.
walleye shootout, it was me, Nash, Leon, and Mike booting around there, and we were marshalling and whatnot. You know the place where I caught like a 3.2, a 3.25 pound bass near the
Yep.
CO's dock? I went back there again and I threw to the same spot. Now I don't know if that's the same bass, and I'm gonna have to check the pictures. But as soon as I threw there, bang, and I go, oh, here it is again. And then it jumps out of the water, and I knew it was a bass for sure. And it weighed 340 or something like that, 18.25 inches. Maybe they do like legit live. Like I know we know about like Argies definitely live in the same rock or same dock kind of thing, but
We
maybe
caught
the
a whole bunch
smallies
there.
do.
Like it wasn't
I don't-
like crazy numbers, but we caught good
I think the
sizes.
only fish that really cruise around will be like pike and walleyes.
Walleye. Yeah.
I heard that smallies like to hang out in the same area too. Like they stay around.
Homebodies, eh? What's up, Mr. Goozy? What's happening? We're going to show some of your photos today here too. Striped Spirit, how you doing, man? Is the AccuFi good for walleye, crappie, and bass in deeper water like humps or basins? A lot of that forward-facing sonar, doesn't matter the brand really, start to excel in actual deep water. Like we're talking deeper than 30 feet, and they really start to excel. So you can pick them off, which is, if you're a conservationist or a biologist stuff, it's sort of scary, right? And you're doing regulation stuff that you can, I'm telling you, people are catching fish where no one was throwing lures out before, offshore kind of stuff. And definitely it's good for deeper stuff there. Definitely, man. It's,
Well, Stripes keeps asking. He should just, he always asks, I just buy the AccuFi, man, and you'll find out how good it is. Like,
Just buy something, man.
yeah, just
Get
but no, but
something,
like
bro.
it's a game changer. Like even the one time I used it, I was like, this is technology, right? At its best.
Technologia, bro. Do you think bass are on deep pumps and walleye too? Yeah, man. Lac the Bonnie, they're not there yet. So some of the anglers at the our NBA shootout 2 weeks ago now, 2 weekends ago, they were looking for them on those humps, and they aren't there yet. By midsummer, they start to get on these humps. So it never hurts to try structure. Doesn't matter what you're going. Look at Mike said. Mike said he caught like 9 different species on that one
reef.
One reef
One
on the
reef,
weekend there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Structure is cool, man. If you have a map, and I would still say a map is more valuable than the forward facing stuff. And if you put it in conjunction with the forward facing, now you're really getting through that map. But a map is super important, and if you have access to it, go try things that look interesting on the map, and you get out there and give her, man. Trial and error. That's all fishing is, brother. Hello from the flood zone. It's everywhere, brother.
Yes.
Our puddles here aren't drying up. I think they're just getting refilled. They're just the tornadoes. Have you seen all the tornadoes?
Oh,
Oh,
the one on Rossmere, was it right?
Rossburn.
Rossburn. Well, I went through some
Yeah,
houses,
Rossmere,
man.
not the golf course.
Went through some houses that tornado, man.
Jeez.
No, I don't need a tornado. I'm in a trailer, so I'm first.
Michael
Not the natural.
Wizard of Oz.
Get hit by lightning, you're safe.
I think water levels are going to be up or kind of just stay steady this year. I thought they would be really high with all this snow cover that we had all winter long after that spring. But it seems like Lac the Bonnie seems like if anything, it was actually low, right?
But it's regulated though. Like Lac the Bonnie, you're regulated by dams on either side, right? So
yeah,
I know out west it's definitely high water. Take the Assiniboine River and that whole system. Saw Lake of the Prairies.
And how's Lake of the Woods, the Tolly? I heard it's lower.
Yeah, but what's normal? I don't know what the hell normal is.
Know.
But it's lower than last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was out at Tomahawk there, I know it's a bit farther east, but the water looked like it's probably down about 2 feet.
You can see like watermarks on the rocks and whatnot. Yeah, you can see.
Well, even near the boat launch where I was there, you could I was like, I've never seen those stones before, right? So.
Well, you can still see remember when they had the high water here? You can see the watermarks from then. That's crazy. Like you're sitting in your boat and you're looking way up at them.
Yeah,
it's insane how that is. Like there's so much water.
We'll keep moving along here. He's gonna Nash, can you give me a bubbly or a beer? Your choice. Surprise me.
He's gonna chuck it out of me.
Can you give me a drink, please? I can. Whatever you can find in the Fuse. Yeah, Fuse iced tea. Sure, there you go. It's better than beer. Nash, you drink too much beer, guys.
So, is that what he said?
Yeah, he tells me all the time, man. We were getting hammered. You're so much for Anderson can get up to wow. This weather, I tell you, man. Holy smokes.
Weird, eh?
Stay safe out there, everybody. Oh, thanks, buddy. Fuse iced tea. All right, no beer. We got Fuse iced tea.
Evening, you might be meeting one of them Icelandic boats pretty soon.
No kidding, man. The Islandinga Derby. So this is after this week's Max Lake Central Canada Kayak Trail Tournament second stop. We go to our shore division now. This is a shore derby at the annual. This is going to be our second one. We have the open division. New for this year is an open division, all adults or mixed team or whatever, but it's open to adults. And then we have a strictly youth division, 15 and under, and they're allowed to have a coach. So I'd love to see anyone, CDP Nation, come out and join it. It's off the Gimli main dock, the breakwater with all the murals and stuff like that. We've got a section there. All species count. Bunch of great prizes. If you can't attend or if you're so inclined, if you want to help sponsor with prizes and whatnot, promote your business or whatever you want to do, definitely take all comers there and we'll hand it all out. to all the kids and adults competing. $50 a team. Registration form is on Kickerfish, so you can look it up there. It's in the menu. You'll see Islandinga Derby, all part of the festival there. So love to see everybody there. Come on out.
You've
Tornado,
never,
Pelican
never
Lake, come
been out. Yeah. If you've never been out to Gimli, like, of course, this is a time with the festival, but it's that walkway there. It's beautiful. It's a great place to fish.
Oh, it's full of fish.
I've done
Full
it a
of
few,
fish, man.
yeah, I've done it a few times, and it's you don't even really think about catching because you're just enjoying everything else around you, right? So, but I
So
know
I'm
there's some
looking
big
at
fish are gonna be caught there.
it says youth division and open division. What's the open division all about, Eric?
That's just anyone, like all adults. You can have two adults that could team up together, or you can have an adult youth or whatever you want there. But it's all we had to split it up because last year it was a youth competition, and we had 4 all adult teams join. They just didn't read the fine print, and we just let it go anyway. Leia looking at all these kids, and it doesn't matter. They want prizes. So this time we split it up where it actually is like it was intended to be a youth competition, but now we've got the open division, so they'll go earlier in the morning, and then the kids will go in the afternoon, and then there'll be fireworks after in the evening and stuff. If you've never been to that festival, period, the Icelandic festival is really cool. Celebrating Icelandic culture here, of course, long time. I think Gimli has the largest Icelandic ethnic population outside of Iceland in the world, and they celebrate that every year at this big festival. The whole town, that whole region,
The whole town's busy, man.
full of people,
weekend.
man.
Yeah.
Full of people. So, yeah, love to see it. Come join out if you want to
What
get in
about-
on the action there. You do short tournaments too.
And any fish counts, eh?
Anything, bro. Add them up. Catch
Oh,
10
good,
bullhead.
man. Yeah.
We'll win this thing.
What are the tournament hours?
It's at 8:30 to 11:30. It's 3-hour derby for each one. Open division, then youth are 12:30 to 3:30 on the fine
That'll be
print.
good.
But we'll promote that more as we get closer, but we're getting there. Basically a month away.
Oh, yeah, okay,
So-
now that I'm looking into there, I can see it.
and
Just
then
underneath
just gotta promote
open division and youth division.
the fishing hole. Got to give them a shout out too. Shout out to the fishing hole, Todd there, and Alan Kaplan was helping host there for hosting us. The Filipino Angler Association. I'm out of the Filipino Canadian Angler Association. That was great for. We always every year we do a parking lot barbecue and a meeting. So they were great hosts there. Get to put a barbecue
Yeah.
together. But Alan there, Sasha Spinners, if you've heard of it, Sasha Spinners, that's Alan there. He was showing us his improved pickerel rigs and improved catfish rigs that they sell. They cost a little more money, but the terminal tackle and the quality are all beefed up.
Lord.
Our
Yeah.
giant fish here, there.
Oh, it was like 60-pound test or something.
Crazy.
60
And then
pound, eh?
these big beads and solid hooks and stuff. You know, I buy pickerel rigs. I still short fish and stuff. I'm going to compete on Wednesday from the shore at the FAM Fight for the Bite. And I swap out those gold hooks. Those gold hooks, don't use those, man. I always put like eagle claws or something. His already come with beefed up hooks. I think the gammies, he said. So
Every time you pinch the barb on those gold hooks, the tip breaks off.
it's true though. If you catch anything bigger, man. No swimming lakes are up. Dogtooth and Blackfoot all up. Water is up. So much that the markers and the reeds were underwater. Wow. Yeah.
That's
In
crazy.
the reefs were underwater, he says there. Kyle Ward, good luck to you guys at Max this week. I hope for some 30s for you guys. Shit, does Max Lake have 30-inch walleye in it? Bro, that'd be sweet.
I hope so.
People are telling me it's a beautiful place. I've never been to Max Lake in Turtle Mountain Provincial Park. Continuing with fishing hole, though, they donated this pen, big game rod and reel combo valued at $150. They donated that, and their good friend Kathleen Legaspi won it there in a draw.
Nice.
So
That's a
Awesome,
heck of
man.
that's a heck of a rod, man. That little thing was solid.
Yeah.
She's gonna.
I think I
She's
want to
gonna-
buy one actually.
I don't want to say she's gonna win on Wednesday, but
I'm going to
she's
use
got
the
the tool
stream
now.
side. Stream side has a big game one too, so I'm going to try that out. Peace out, Tim, man. We'll see you, man. Come out to the tournament, brother. He's going to be on Pelican, he says. And fight for the bite. I was just saying, hey, if you're interested in joining the Filipino Canadian Angler Association, we have competitions throughout the year. This is another one we're having on Canada Day. We have it every year. The defending champion right here, Team Labopo, won this last year. Multi-species. So you need one catfish, one walleye / sauger, one drum, one goldeye / mooneye, and then you get a bonus fish. Not on the list. Northern pike, carp, sturgeon, bullhead, something like that. And then the winners get medals and prizes too. So there's that.
And that was for boat or shore. Which
Yeah.
is good, eh?
So my team's me, Nash, Alan, and my dad are gonna do it from shore this year.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
we're gonna win, bro. We're gonna win for sure, man. You in, Leon? Or you're working? You said.
No, I got to work. Yeah, and I wouldn't make it down the bank. I'd have to tuck and roll. I'd be like Sonic the Hedgehog. I just roll right into the water.
Just scoot yourself down like you did in that video, bro.
Yeah.
I know Santos not gonna be there. Santos does nothing. He does nothing.
I'm out at Woodlands, man. That's where I'll be on Canada Day.
Doing what?
We're home, but we're going to my uncle's 100th birthday.
I heard you, man.
Ah,
Celebrating
nice.
100th birthday on Canada Day.
100 years.
Older than Canada itself, bro. That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
That's great, man. No, I love that.
I know we
man.
talk about fam all the time, but I'll just say it quick. Like if you're looking to join an organization, you don't have to be Filipino, of course. Come out on Wednesday, pay your fee to join fam, join this tournament, and it's a great time, great people. You know,
Yeah, man.
just what else you do in Canada Day? Should be fishing
gonna
with
break
fam.
There's
better.
the only reason there's more fam or Filipinos in fam is because they have so many kids.
Well,
Yeah, there's
speaking of,
actually only four. There's 4 Filipinos, and the rest are just the kids. Yeah.
speaking of Filipino kids, I was at my nephew Jarrell's grad,
Okay.
and I only got emotional, tear to my eye when they put his picture up there, and that whole school is like, there's a lot of Filipinos there. So then, as soon as this picture came up there, the oohs and ahs in the crowd because all the Filipino dads are like, "Ooh, look at that greenback!
Did he keep it?
Lucky niyan." They're going. But
That's awesome.
he was out. Todd Longley, City Cats, was guiding them on their annual trip for this school. And Jarrell, of course, the pro that he is with the kickerfish cap, he caught the most fish and the biggest fish too. So good to see you there. And they had to wear like life jackets like Santos' kids.
Grade 8 already. Wow, that's grade 9. I should say. That's
It
crazy.
goes fast, man.
Yeah.
Dario had lots of fun at the short derby. I agree. Yeah, brother. We run one in September, and then we've got Fight for the Bite this weekend. Hey guys, going back to the Wall Street this last, I was fishing the river during the tournament. Did not know there was even one. One asked, where did you guys advertise? There was posters up at Drifters, at Woody's, Lake Life. I think I had some up there, but then it's on our
Facebook
website
and
on
everything,
Facebook.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to. I don't know. Talk to the town.
So
more
you've been shedding a lot of tears this week then.
Why is that, brother? Oh, graduating?
Oh, your daughter
yeah.
graduated?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're gonna get into. I have 2 of them now graduated year, so they'll be going university now and stuff too. So love that. Just got Nash down the road here. But let's get into. Did you guys see? And we'll talk more of the Lacta Body Wally shootout there. LDB Angler, we'll get this going. Did you guys see the winner of the National Walleye Tour event, Jaden Wendell, there on Beta Knock? You guys see it?
He's pretty young, that kid, man.
It looks like what's his name? there from the
19.
Bachelor?
That's holy. He's a baby.
What, Leon? You're whispering, Leon.
I said he looks like that guy from the Bass Tour. What's his Jordan Lee almost? Hey, doesn't he?
Oh, a little bit actually. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't have the
He's
doesn't have the years, but
19.
19. There's a big youth movement in all
these young
fishing
guns. Holy,
right now, and that comes with scoping and or people who have time to fish, or like we can get into the whole conversation about that where they're talking about mom and dad's credit card kids doing it and stuff like that. No hate on them,
but look at that,
they
hey,
can fish, man.
19, and he takes home $120,000. Like,
Well, the last how many
He
winners
pays
or
for his
whatever.
next like 10 tournaments, man. Shit.
yeah, that's
Target Walleye there. Brett McComas did a whole I love how they do that though. After the tournament, they do a rundown and interview them how they did it and stuff like that. So Wendell here, very interesting, man. If you're not on Target Walleye, subscribe to their email blast. I'm sure a lot of you are. His biggest fish there was a 31.75. And if you read all this, man, and see how they do stuff and the strategy that's involved in making decisions on where to run, and Beta Knock's giant, man. We're talking like Lake Michigan here.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a run, and sometimes it's 40 minutes one way, and you're doing 60 miles an hour, and it's still 40 minutes. You got to make decisions what you're going to do, whether there's culling involved. Some tournaments are not even allowed to cull, so you got to make decisions where to keep it or not. So, like you said, if they were chasing really close, he would give them one more cast. There was about a maximum he would give fish. The ones that were suspended, about 80% of them would bite when they were that high up. But he said like if they wouldn't bite in 3 casts, he'd give up and go find another one. Kind of thing he was saying.
What do you
So
what do you
then,
guys do in that
if he
situation?
he said they wouldn't bite in 3 casts, like, would they follow or would they just not even acknowledge it?
Yeah, I don't know. You have to make your own decision then whether, but they could follow you right up, man. We've had fish that are going straight
Yeah.
vertical
Oh,
and
yeah.
not hit. You got to give up on those too sometimes. You know,
Well,
like
Yeah, Saturday was like that.
and it says he didn't waste any time. They like Eric said, 3 casts, and then nope, not gonna go after it. Gonna go to a different one. So I mean, that's a tough decision to make if you know it's the right size. Like, and then not to follow it. Like that's a tough decision to make.
I think the key was throwing a lighter jig than everyone else. He says was the key to it. I was slowing that cadence down and letting them sit behind it. So we talk about upsizing or downsizing. That makes the difference a lot of the times, especially in tournament. When you're talking about just pounds separating everybody just to get that edge. But he said initially he had his live scope is what he uses set to 120 feet to search. And then when he identified a fish, he would automatically swap it to 65 to get the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
And at 30 feet, it was game over. They would swim away. You can't get close. So a lot of this stuff here, it's not just having it on the boat and automatically they're jumping in. You have to get adept with the strategies for it and sort of using it to its maximum ability.
Yeah, I'm finding at 30 feet, usually your lure is already starting to change its depth at a quick rate, like a faster rate. So pitching them at 60 feet, at least you've got that 30 feet to work with. Sometimes you get them at around 40, 35, 40 feet, and then there's other times they'll just comes down and they just turn around and swim away. They don't even want anything to do with it. It's almost like they're getting accustomed to seeing shit dropping from up above all the time.
That's a big movement, though. These young anglers right across, you're talking about like Bassmaster Classic, NWA, locally here kind of thing. Is just holy smokes, that youth movement is big.
We'll get into it.
Well, and you know what? And it shows you that these guys are doing things differently. Like Eric said, just because you got front-facing sonar doesn't mean these fish are jumping in. Like we have it, and how many times have we not caught any fish, or not enough? But these guys are doing something different, like from changing, like you said, from 120 feet to 65 feet, and that like you're changing your settings almost all the time. And that's something other than ice fishing where we close the door or whatever it is. Like those are little things that these guys are doing that they're thinking outside the box with this thing. Like these younger guys, they're doing different things. So
he's 19 and he's got it in his head already that he gives a fish like so many tries and then he moves on. Like me, when I was at Lake of the Woods there, I was tossing at a 12-inch bass for an hour and a half because I could see him. Like I wouldn't move on, right? Like I wouldn't move to a different spot of the dock because I kept seeing him.
Yeah.
Like he's 19, like
he was trying different baits.
Yeah.
In terms of different baits.
Taught him this. It's just, or if he learns it himself, it's great because I don't think I'd give up on fish, right? Like I'll sit there all day if I have to sometimes, which I know you guys tell me, move on, right?
You're sitting on a 12-inch bass, man. Sometimes if it's a 30-incher, then they get to sit on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
did you guys see
the big thing is identifying what it is, right?
Yeah.
Knowing the size and identifying what that fish is. That's the big difference.
Did you guys see the new Master Angler update?
Saw that early on, man.
Yeah. And does it, like, I know they're putting them up, but what difference is it going to make in the grand scheme of things? Do we think?
Well, less paperwork. When I was there, I was trying to get catfish increased because if you can get your specialist badge in an afternoon, then it's probably a little too easy, no? Like I mean, back when we had white bass, when we had white bass too, at the time when I was at Travel Manitoba, there were still white bass. They disappeared in between my contract there. But 15 inches, I said, is too small too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could get my specialist bass supposed to be like, like you really went after it. Maybe it's a lifelong achievement kind of thing. I could get it in 5 casts. Yeah. Like if you're at the height of the run kind of thing, that has to increase. So now they're increasing catfish to 15 inches, 35 inches, which I think is good. I think it's good. It might even, it should go up more even, but
I was going to say, you think that's good enough? Like
36 is a big catfish now.
Yeah. 36 is big.
I would say 36 would be like, holy smokes, you've got something special there. Because 35s are pretty common too, to be honest.
Well, and
Well, look at
Yeah.
as much as I'm not bashing the Master Angler program, whatever. I think it's a good thing for tourism and everything. But I do think the Master Angler program, you should be really showcasing like really, really special fish, don't you think? Like,
No, it has to be
I mean,
attainable.
well,
Like, you have to be able to come here on vacation or something. You get
Yeah.
a guide, and then you get 2 or 3 master anglers on your trip. Like if you make it where you have to break a record,
well, I would say break a record, but I'm like
Sure.
for a catfish, like 37, 36, 37.
37's hard, bro.
37's a
We
tough
could have
fish
a
to get.
tournament. We could have a tournament of 20 boats
Yeah.
and score maybe 1 or 2 37s. That's hard.
Yeah. And the other thing with this is that I would hope that they do improve their checks on these master angler fish. Because how many times have we seen posts where these fish are posted on a different lake or it's a totally different fish? Like, I do hope whoever's doing this,
It's a 24.
they improve that stuff.
Well,
'Cause
that's a 19-year-old kid with a summer job, bro. I'm in the inside there. It gets caught
Yeah.
eventually. It's got to get pointed out, but we don't have a $70,000 paid person doing this full time. These are summer students. If you go to the Forks and you go to their office there, like the
Yeah.
pavilion,
Mhm.
those people working at the front that are greeting you, they're the ones who are checking these. That's on the side in between people walking into the store picking up pamphlets. It's them. So that there's gonna be mistakes made. Sometimes they don't even angle and stuff like that. We don't
Yeah.
want to have it gets caught, and it helps when anglers point out. They'll point it out on Facebook too and just laugh about it, but eventually it gets taken out. But it's not this big sophisticated system, bro, where this is not the IGFA where they're checking them. So
No.
ideally you want it to be better, obviously, and before
Yeah.
it gets to whatever, but these are just young people or whoever do it, the part-time job doing it, man.
You know,
Yeah, whatever they change the master angler like the sizes to, it has to be obtainable. Like you
Mhm.
can't make it so it's like next to impossible to get one.
Yeah, definitely so, man. So, but some of them could be. I like they're looking at it to adjust them. I mean, bullhead go up, yeah, for sure. Catfish,
Yeah.
crappie as well. There was another one someone was talking about that they should increase a little bit too, kind of thing. But I like it's good. I know program's going
I
well.
like it. I like
I don't
where
think they're
it is.
taking away the old records though. I mean, if you had a 34 from a long time ago, it still counts.
Still counts, though, right?
Yeah, it's just going
So,
forward kind
yeah.
of thing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Mitch Lee, what's happening, brother? You're here. Cue balls in the house as well. It's not all that easy if you're fishing anywhere besides the red. Yeah, and that's a good point too. We have a really good fishery, so it makes it definitely harder if you're, I don't know, Lac de Bonnie, for example. There's lots of catfish now, surprisingly. But you're rarely going to catch anything over 30 inches there, for example. But
Yeah.
Assiniboine River, a 34 is a giant for the Assiniboine River in that Red River, especially lower Red River there downstream of Lockport. It's just so full of them kind of thing. So
look
yeah.
at Troy Linder, right? He came out and he said, "I got to try and catch a catfish," and
he caught it.
and he
Like,
caught
wait.
it. He caught
30
it.
minutes on his way back to the airport.
And I know who it is doing it too, right? But it's just like he caught a giant, and he's just like, look at this fish, right? Like it's-
yours, Quinton might be the biggest, to be
Yeah.
honest. Would Quinton have a legit 40, right? Is that what he had? You had a 40
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, he had
40, right?
he had a
Yeah.
40.
I don't think in all the
Told me like
Catfish
this.
Masters Cup there was a 40 registered ever. There were 39s and 38s for sure. I'd have
40's
to ask.
big.
40 is the holy grail for that right now, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh,
There's not
38 and a
many,
half
man.
is my personal best. And tied personal best guiding. We're talking
Yeah.
thousands upon thousands of catfish, including
Yeah.
anyone I've hosted or myself. And we've never passed 38 and a half in my boat.
Look
Now
along
we're
here.
talking like bump board legit measurements too, right? Not the
Yeah.
sewing tape one, but
I know, I think that's my biggest one too, is a 38, 38 and a half. Nothing bigger than that, man. Like,
what's Pike's master size? 43 and a half? Leon will Google it in a second. I'm
40.
pretty sure it's 43 and a half. Yeah. Gold I could get increase as
43 and a
well.
half?
Yeah, I could see
Kevin
gold
Lowen
getting
says
increase as well.
What am I googling?
Master angler lengths.
Master Pike.
Buffalo should be their own
Master Pike.
category as well. Makes a sucker size lower. I know. And I said that has to be separated. It is in a
Yeah.
sucker family, obviously, but it needs its own. and I wasn't get 41. Well, there you go. That's possible. That's a big
That's
pike
possible.
because
That's a-
38, 36-inch pike don't look that big. A 38-inch pike looks massive, and it's still not a trophy. You got to get to 41. So
I
You
think
know.
my biggest was last year in Menaki. Like I still have not caught a big Manitoba pike. Like still
lower
yet to do
pike
it.
to 40, rock bass to 9.5, sucker to 20. Everyone is. I'm sure you all got your opinions on it. Something should be bumped up too. Yeah, you want it to be harder to get, but then not unattainable, like Mike was saying too.
Yeah.
So
I
Yeah.
agree.
there's all that there. And also, what else we got here? Cool stuff there at the Master Angler program. Oh, did you guys see Don Lamont put a post out now? He's jumping
Saw
on.
that.
Saw that,
He's-
man.
He's
Yeah.
jumping on the bandwagon, man. Of we're gonna
He's
get these
ripping-
launches
ripping on our
improved.
launches, bro. And he has
Man, our boat launches here, they're like somebody found a pipe in the ditch, stuck it in the water, and then took a freaking pallet and stuck it on there.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
brutal.
if you like if you can't read it there, it's small there, but the Hall of Famer Don Lamont. I have fished multiple lakes over my 44 years as a professional angler, and guess which province or state has the worst boat launches? Manitoba by a landslide. And he's talking like fishing is a huge boon to our economy here and everything. We lead the way, we're just talking about the Master Angling program, which is unique to North America. Everyone has emulated that program. Meanwhile, our boat launches are just shit. And
Yeah,
the more you
anything that
travel
the
and
province-
see them everywhere else, you'll see how shitty our boat launches really are.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
they're
like our-
they're gross, man. They're almost like non-existent. Like,
when we were in Tennessee, we went to in a back corner, and the docks
Yeah.
were way better. The boat launch was amazing. The docks were good.
Lots, paved lots, huge spaces.
well, that's what I mean, right?
Like it's just
For
And
the amount
not all-
for the amount of bodies of water we have here, and then like you said, how much angling brings in, our docks are absolutely crap. And they're like I said, some lakes have nothing, absolutely nothing. So, like we have so much more to improve on, like ton.
And that's not just for people with boats. It's you go to other places, provinces or states, it's a water access for everybody. Like their
Yeah.
shore fishing pads and docks and places are awesome, man. Holy smokes, like
look at
benches and rod holders and garbage cans and gazebos and
we
parking
got
lots.
Booker T. Washington there, right? Like they had the pergola there you could go sit. People like in wheelchair accessible if they want to fish
Oh
there.
yeah, man. Shit.
And
They're
here,
worse.
man, like you can't even
Dan Gould
if
says
you're
they
in a
are worse
wheelchair-
there. Huh?
yeah.
We'll see.
Ah.
If you're in a wheelchair and you came to Selkirk, you'd be in the I don't know, you wouldn't be able to get in a boat, man. Like it's just I'm not shitting on Selkirk, but I mean that's a community that gets
Well,
a
the
lot
thing
of
with
people there for
Selkirk,
fishing.
Selkirk is the water fluctuates so much.
Yeah.
Like day to day, like hour to hour. I remember
Yeah.
launching; it was so high. Coming back, you had to take a running start to get onto the trailer because you're in the mud.
Mhm.
The thing is, you don't have to have a million of them. It's nice to have lots of access to water. Like, I'm more for having access than not having access. But when you have your star attractions, you take your just talked about channel catfish and how good it is. There's only 2 access points there. One is they're both sort of private. They're not government launches, and that's all down there. That's the only place, and they're not nothing against them or whatever. But I mean, they're not the best. Now the place
no.
floods and stuff like that. We have winters here, of course, and different things, but you really should have a good set of. We talked about that whole Hecla spring debacle out there, where these are commercial launches, arguably anyway, and it could stand to improve for sure. Where's that going to come from? Who was saying? It was Chad Shepard was saying, "You're not looking at the big picture, Eric. Man, there's money there already in licenses to do it. That's easier said than done. The government isn't want to change things." Like that, they know a tax base that they're getting or revenue stream.
Yeah.
They aren't going to all of a sudden go like, "Oh, these are the licenses," and okay, let's not collect that no more, and we'll put it to an angling society, and you guys do what you want with it. No, you'd have to increase licenses, and that's new money now. That's new revenue that they've never seen before, and now they're okay. Yeah, now you guys can have that or whatever, and we still continue our taking the fees or whatever the revenue base from that. There's no way. Like I don't know. Go
We
to
talked-
Broadway and tell them, like,
Yeah.
oh, we want all the money from the licenses now or whatever. That's not going to go nowhere. You'd have a way easier time having the licenses increase and then using that money towards this stuff. And I think that's the way
I
we're
agree.
working on
They
it.
sh- They should.
Gonna-
We've got what the cheapest licenses going, right?
It's cheap, man. It's cheap. I mean,
Cheap,
I'm not about overtaxing and stuff like that either, but everything's pay to play now, and we have really like $20 license. You could even double it, like up to
$5.
40, and it's what's the like $10 or whatever, and it goes towards something that goes to whatever. And
Well, yeah,
as far
that's
as who's
just
in
long as it
charge of
goes to
doing that,
something, right?
whatever.
That's
You gotta go
that's
to
the biggest thing. It has to go to
Yeah.
something. Don't jack up the price just because you want more money in your coffers. No, if you're gonna jack up the price on a license, that money should go into improving launches or adding some or
And
something
I've looked
like
into
that,
it, man.
right?
The money goes to FWEF and stuff like that, but you have to go apply. So, the Castanet podcast wants to go make a fishing park over here at St. Norbert or whatever. You'd apply and see what that all costs and stuff like that. But I'd like to, like they told me, like, well, what happens then? Say we double the license. How's that work? And he goes, well, you'd have to create a body that has to control that money. And so it's a society, an angling society of some sort, arm's length of the government now, and then it doles that money out to hold the money and use it for stuff. So you don't want to recreate FWEF. You don't need to do that, but you need a system where the money flows way smoother. Set projects.
agree.
Let's just do it. Let's do it, bro. Minnesota has great stuff. Chicago has amazing fishing parks, man. They have regular boat ramps and ramps for kayaks even. That's a dream for users up north. It's so wild west here. I know Goulder was saying that Albertas are bad, but I don't know, man. We have really bad launch. Like as far as bad launches, but like bad launches that we promote. Come to Manitoba.
Yeah.
Come fish this over here. But then you go see the launch that our showcase launches are embarrassing, brother. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing.
The famous question on every fishing page is how's the end of main launch? Well, it's not, I don't know if it's a launch. It's just a space in the end of the road, right?
$10 every
20
boat show race that
20
covers anyone who uses them. Yeah.
$25 to launch there at Blindfold, but the problem is you also got to pay $15 to park.
And you
Yeah.
gotta walk a mile.
But it's private property. She owns it.
She
She
can
put
do
that
whatever,
in.
yeah.
That's hers.
Yeah.
Nobody else owns it. That's hers.
Yeah. So like
So
the one I'm talking about here is like, some public. We're talking generally just public. There's a lot of, like, I go to Ontario lots and there's a lot of cool private launches and marinas.
yeah.
But if we're just going pure by what everyone can access, that's just regular Joe taxpayers. We suck over here. I tell you that.
Oh yeah. Well, here, like the town charges $8 for a day per day.
We want to keep it all natural, Jerome says. That's what the government says. They keep it, so that's don't make launches. You got to keep it wild, bro. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Stuff that cheaper for you to fish Manitoba and Alberta, even as a non-resident. If Alberta, all fees go toward the wildlife fund, not the general coffers. Yeah, it does. They have society over there. It all goes there, and here it goes to, aside from the FWEF money, fishing wildlife enhancement, but we do have the fund. The rest of it goes to general coffers, and I prefer to go back towards the resource. Anyway, we're not going to fix that here.
What are the numbers like? Do you have any idea how many licenses are sold in Manitoba each year?
Yeah.
What's average?
At one point, it was 400,000 resident, non-resident
400,000, yeah.
total. Anywhere from 250,000 to 500,000 individual licenses, man. So
if let's say you raise it up by $10 a license, like each year, then could you like at certain lakes or certain bodies of water add a launch each year?
yeah, fishing parks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, paving some places maybe. Like, I mean, nothing's cheap. Things would go to tender, of course, and all that kind of stuff. So you're not getting a discount on nothing, but
Yeah.
at least it's going towards something that you can see and quantify.
Well, that's
not
what
the
I'm
same
saying,
old
like-
year after year.
Like I don't mind. Hey man, if you raise up the license to an extra $10, just as long as I know that you guys are doing something with it.
And everything's
about-
expensive now too, though. It's all come up.
You can raise up to $100 another 3 years. Mine's free.
That's true. Mike doesn't care now. He's just gonna be
Totally don't care.
I find 50-cent coffees. He's free
Pay for
fishing.
my fishing, bros.
So here's
No, I don't care.
here's like
You know what? I'll still pay for my license because I know that we need it.
Yeah.
Right. So
do you raise the price of like the single day passes to encourage people to get the full license. If that makes, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like not like, but like
You still,
well,
it's good that we
any
never
other
used to have
sport.
that option of a one day.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's cool to
Why
have a
shouldn't you
one
get rid of
day.
that at all for all, right?
Yeah. We're actually online now. We were a paper. I'm telling you, legit.
Oh, I know.
For the
Yeah.
longest time,
Post
man.
COVID, we
Good
were a
man.
paper system here.
The only reason we changed is because the woodpecker that chiseled it on the stone died. The only reason they changed it.
Anyway, that whole segment there. Half the show was brought to you by AccuFi. Let's talk. Oh shit, we'll run out of time here. But we'll talk about the tournament here first. Let's get a recap quickly of the Lactabonny Walleye shootout. And I know Lactabonny Pleasure was saying here. I can go back to messages. I keep missing all kinds of things or whatever. But yeah, thanks for responding. Nothing was. Oh, congrats on the master though. Nice work. It's true though. I mean, I guess I could stand to advertise more. But you're watching us now, so I mean, you're a Kickerfish Nation. It is on our website. It was at the Lake of the Woods Sports headquarters. Posters there, fishing hole, your standard. I mean, it's just a small tournament. We paid more out than what came in, actually.
I heard you made that comment when you were doing lives there.
Live at
I heard that too, yeah.
Yeah, just
awards,
like
yeah.
$5,000. Riverhurst in Saskatchewan, first place, 82 boats was $6,000. We had 12 boats and we paid $5,000 to first place, man. I'm for the anglers by the anglers, man. I'm telling you. But Pine Falls we have more entries for Pine Falls now in June than we did for Lactabonny. Pine Falls is a popular tournament, right? So that one's going to be big. It's going to be a big one there. And we got Selkirk. So our fall one's going to be big there. I'm going to have the standings up for the AccuFi Kickerfish Tour leaders for Angler of the Year. We'll get those standings out this week, maybe next week. Shit. Wednesday we have a derby, and then on Saturday we have the tournament at Max Lake. So I have no time to do nothing.
So Pine Falls is all 5 catch photo release.
Nah, we're gonna hybrid it, brother.
Hybrid time, eh?
Okay,
I
so
guess
2
I'm
over.
working then.
Yeah. Well, Mike's gonna fish it, man. I'm telling Mike, you gotta fish all because you gotta win one of these things, man. So we'll get away, master brother. We got this. We'll talk about Pine Falls. We're not talking greenbacks yet, fall greenbacks. We'll talk this one really quick though. Kaboom, big shout out to Kaboom. Coating mix for everyone who came out got a bag or 2 of the Kaboom coating mix. They got some new flavors too, lemon pepper and lemon dill. Fantastic stuff. So everyone got that there. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Jeff Goethals. You're watching, man. I appreciate you, brother. Roy Longley was there too for tournament support. Appreciate you guys, man. These were 12 killer teams. I mean, it's not.
Roy, you know what?
Votes,
Roy was always there when we ran ours. He was always there.
Oh, Roy's the best brother. It's Todd's brother, Roy, older brother, the better looking Longley was out, man. And man, he was having a hoot, man. And big shout out to
I was gonna say something else, but I'll be good.
Shout out to Chris Gunn. He was camping up there at Branco's lot, and then he brought his big ice castle, an actual ice castle, like the brand ice castle. He brought it out, and we used that on Sunday because it was raining. So big screen TV. I was able to watch Canada versus South Africa. Congrats to Team Canada, by the way. In there while we're doing the live stream. It was great, man. Great weekend. Like I said, man, all smiles, top 12. Like if you didn't make the top 12 of this one, you suck. So I think everyone made the top 12 here.
You made top
You make the
15, I would have made.
We're saying if you don't make the top 10, you suck. So it was a battle. So at the bottom there, the standings are up on Kickerfish. Felix Berthelette and Danny Toth, awesome anglers, and Garther Chung and Dave Simpson. They were battling. They were not having a good weekend. They were not on anything good. So they were battling for 11th and 10th place. And it came right down to the wire, bro, at the end there. A sudden flurry of because you hear phone ding, 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 and they're coming. Oh no, here come more 17 inches, man. Who's gonna win 10? Garther and
call them all
teenagers. I'll have to fish that one next year.
Yeah, bro, it's a good time, man. The legend, we talk about Hall of Famers. There's a bunch of Manitoba Hall of Famers. Alex Kessler, beyond Manitoba, he's a North America Hall of Famer. Alex Kessler is, and this was his first time doing a Kickerfish CPR event. And he's done a handful of them around that have CPR. KWO, for example, has it and stuff, hybrid. And this was his first time doing it. And he said, I think it was better than I thought it was going to be. He said, this is really good. Your system is pretty good. He says, I like how you guys do it. Instant feedback, he says, and how to do it and stuff like that. And he's trying to figure out ways poke holes in it. And he says, I think you guys did really good. You know what? Count me in for Pine Falls, he says. Him and Daryl
Nice.
Kessler are going to be
Awesome.
there for Pine Falls now. Yeah. So it's going to be good. Try and get our American friends to come up for that one. Pine Falls is going to be big. We're going to be at the Paper Town and everything. So, yeah, it'll be good. It's on the license. Only fishers who are supporting the upgrades. All other boaters benefit on our backs. If it's on a license, only fishers who are supporting the upgrades. Something like that. Oh, we'll talk. We can do a whole show talking about and I think I will. Though. What's up, Joe Mar? What's happening, brother? What's happening? Carlo Guzzi in the house as well. We're recapping. If you're just joining us, we're recapping. Oh, of course, I'd be remiss to not mention the fish that I caught in the meantime, bro.
I was watching it live from the factory in between on my break.
See that big
So-
bass, bro? Come on.
Oh,
In town.
But you're
In
right.
town.
The dog is better.
The what?
So there were 5 master anglers caught in total all weekend, which isn't bad if you think about it. 12 teams, you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
5 master anglers. That's about right. If you extrapolated that 4 times, because we used to be a 50, 60 boat tournament for Coppermine for years.
Yeah.
Ray Mike, that's still the percentage is still there. I think that's the right percentage.
I think the most masters we ever had was 13 or 15, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so the numbers is right. If anything, it's a little bit more actually there, but these are good. And there's Jerome Guyett. That's the biggest fish there. James Hebert, that was a 30. That was a 30, man. If you can see the shadow over him there, you know exactly where that was caught.
Yeah, I was
You
going
got
to say that.
another Hall of Famer, John Guzzi. John Guzzi
Mr.
with
Guzzi. Yeah.
one of their masters. They had a 28, 27, 27. They had a whole pile of fish there, him and Michelle. Monty and Stephen Klopp, I got the only one on Sunday. There was only one, 28 and a half. So
Yeah.
they caught that there. And if you know the lake, you know exactly where they are too, actually.
I
up
think
north,
we went
so.
out there last year.
Yeah, we were there, brother. I've caught
The only one that's probably the
31 here.
farthest out that got their master is probably Guzzi.
Yeah, good luck to everyone in the kayak. Jeff Quasi can't make it this weekend. It's all work first, of course. Work and family first for sure. But he was just showing some of the fish here. And there's the legend, Cody Sear. Of course, is one of the top sticks anywhere too as well. And Kessler there, barefoot always in the pictures. Caught some big ones too. So borderline master, 27 both days. So it was cool having him there.
Close,
Mamula
man,
and Gone. They didn't get anything really, really giant, but they were right there too. So if you look at the standings,
That's
first and second were really tight. At
Yeah.
one point, it was 0.09 apart for a couple hours in the
It
afternoon.
was super
That's how
close.
far-
It was like a minnow away, man. That's
a
what-
minnow away from who was going to win.
Yeah.
And then third, fourth, fifth, and sixth were all bunched up. Like we're doing upgrades. So we're talking about not even a giant upgrade. We're upgrading from a 20 to a 23 incher would leapfrog them into the money. That's how close it was. And so at the end there, like I said, Guzzi and Michelle came back with 15 minutes left to go. And Ted Stooner's with us inside the shack. And who pulled up just now? Ted says and goes, it's your buddy John. What the fuck? You never give time to the tournament. He says he goes running out. Eh? He's running, getting mad at him, just like the way I yell at Santos. What are you doing back here? What are you doing? He goes, our line's broke. He says, or whatever. Like, I'm not going to retie. We came back already. Or you just cost yourself. And then so I'm out there watching this happen. The phone goes ding, ding. And that means someone submitted a fish. And I look at it. Guess who just submitted a fish, Johnny? Who? Branko and Gone. Oh, shit. We lost it. We lost third place, he says. Because if you're submitting that late in the day, that means you're up there.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what it was after. In the end, it was a 22.75. And it upgraded them 0.80 pounds. But they needed to upgrade 1 pound, like at 1 or 1.2 or something. And it not enough. So it was so close, man. Like if I show you the standings here, it's pretty. That's one thing I really like about it is that you can sort of calculate where people, what they need and where they are and stuff like that. So if you look here, 56.55 to 56.09. Yeah, I wonder if I can even show full screen on this. Yeah, you can there. Look how close that is. Look at Monty and Steven.
Yeah.
It's all just one hook set away.
Man. Yeah.
And then Alex and Cody would need a bigger hook set, but legit, if you take away, look at their smallest fish, 18. So all they needed, I counted, was a 25 incher or so, and they would have taken third.
Yeah.
And then look how close they are up here too. So, cool stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, it'll only get better, right? It'll only get bigger and better. Like like you said, Kaiser will let everyone
But
know. Hey, man,
here's the
like,
thing. Like, I don't understand why people are so
Look at
scared
that
of lactabani.
People are intimidated by Lactabani water. When it's big, it's giant. It's a gigantic, and it's like 4 different systems. You know,
But I mean, it is tough to fish sometimes, man.
it can be. It 100%
Right?
can be.
And
Man.
I think that's the biggest thing is that it is tougher to fish than, let's say, what most people are like Lake Winnipeg or something like that, right? So,
But it's a hell of a fishery.
no doubt,
Big fish there, big smallies and big
massive
walleye.
fish. But
If you look here though, like Jerome and Rebecca, this was their first time out there.
yeah,
And on day 1, they did great. 23, a master, 21, 24, 20. Day 2, a little harder. They didn't even max out their bag. They had 4 teeners. And Kyle and Jennifer haven't fished there before either. This is their first time really trying there. Day 1 was a better day. You could see day 2 on the tougher conditions. It's harder to come up with places though, and tougher bite for them. But I mean, if it's their first times there,
and they're
and they still found fish. So I mean, it's not like it's. I think the biggest intimidator is going up against the Heberts. I think is some of the big intimidator there because
There's some big sticks in that tournament.
holy shit, yeah, this was like
there you got hammers, man. Like
these were
all throughout
some
the field. So
top teams there.
Heberts
Big
really
shout out to
almost
Mike
didn't make it,
Orvis. Mike Orvis here at Drifters Inn. It's one of the lone Gulf stations left out there. And if you're ever in that area and you want ethanol-free gas, they're the ones who have it. So go to Gulf there, and they hosted us. We had cheap burgers and chicken fingers. Fantastic there, everyone who came down. So appreciate them. And just showing the plaques. We had our killer plaques there. 3rd, 2nd. Dylan Normando, 2nd again. They finished 2nd last year, and they almost had him this year. And of course,
close.
1st place goes to the Hebert family. Parade in downtown Blumenort again. $5,000. $5,000.
they're so good. They're so good, man. Like
They are the winningest team in Kickerfish history.
like on that body of
That's
water,
crazy, eh?
Red River, like they're almost unstoppable, man. Like,
Well, they
those
travel
guys-
well. They'll
Yeah.
go to Last Mountain and still cash checks.
Yeah,
man. They
they'll
go
do
Lake of the
well,
Woods and cash checks, right?
Yeah,
So they're good
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then
Anyway.
they started to figure things out at the Goon too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
smokes.
watch out for them, man.
Anyway,
Like,
they're setting the pace for sure, and they didn't even practice this time. And that's the whole thing. It's not like you go out there and you do what you got to do and learn on the fly. And they didn't practice because they've been working hard. They finished work at 2 a.m. on Friday night, and then they got the boat ready and drove out, and still kicked the
Jeez.
crap out of
Yeah.
everyone. It's pretty good.
Sleeping and jigging.
It's exactly. It doesn't matter what the body of water is. They always find a way to get it done. And I'll tell you, we examined that boat. I showed you the picture there. This boat is getting examined hard. And
Going through the X-ray machine.
oh yeah, get in there, Jeff. Examine this boat. Roy, help out there. We're gonna really search this boat good. Yeah, it was empty. I did it good. You can see the pictures. I'll do an article like Target Walleye does. I think sort of recapping how they do it and stuff like that, and see if they can drop any tidbits and glean anything out of their arsenal of knowledge there. So good. Anyway, that's that. We gotta keep going here. Let's do a tip of the week quick here. Tip of the week, and then we're gonna talk about we had 12 votes there. Is the tournament participation dwindling? So let's talk that there. But let's get our tip of the week out of the way. So our tip of the week, let's watch this. Mark Zona, Bassmaster legend, the shark knot. Let's watch it. I haven't even really watched this scene.
The strongest knot I have ever used for a fluorocarbon line. So let me walk through it. So here's the best way to tie this. I'm gonna go through the front, then I'm gonna come back through the back, okay? I'm gonna hold all the lines right there, and it's just basically all we did was make a loop like a Palomar. I'm gonna hold the loop in my hand, okay? And I'm gonna spin it 7 times, okay? And here's the whole key to this knot. I'm gonna stick that loop through the loop we created by spinning the lure. And all I'm gonna do is let that loop lay, okay? Pull the top 2, wet it, pull the top 2, shark knot right there. And what you're gonna have is 3 tags. You're gonna cut that loop, okay? Then you're going to cut your top line. And the great thing about this knot, number one, it's very clean. It's very clean. The other thing that you get out of it, there are no live wires that can cut themselves when you're fighting a fish. A simple knot to tie, and honestly, for fluorocarbon, like this is 20-pound tatsu, if I'm skipping docks or I'm out finesse fishing with 8-pound tatsu, that is the best knot I have ever tied, and I've used it the last 20 years. Sure.
The shark knot. It basically an improved Palomar, or not really. Palomar, it never went through the lure.
It never went through. This is all line, man.
A lot. It's very similar to the Jimmy Houston knot.
Jimmy Houston.
Yeah.
What's the Jimmy Houston knot, bro? Something like that?
Yeah, it's very similar to that, except you got 4 tag ends that you cut.
4. Oh.
I'll try it. Seems easy enough. It's almost like you're doing
seems easy,
Palomar and you're twisting it. It's a little bit. I'll try it. We'll see what happens, man. Cool stuff. That's our anyway, that's our tip of the week, brought to you by Lake Winnipeg. Y'all. Or this is a big post here on bassresource.com. It's last week, I think. Why do you think tournament participation is dwindling? So then that was the thing. There was 1,000 comments after on this whole thread. And I was telling the guys, I read like 900 of them. I went through the whole thing. As a tournament director, I'm very interested in what's going on across the country here in North America. So this first thing here, it was all different variations of these answers, basically. Everyone knows why. One word, live scope. Forward-facing sonar in general was one. 3 reasons: money, money, money. It's expensive. So that was another one. And another one was like, it's not dwindling. Dwindling. There's so many tours now and tournaments popping up everywhere. Someone even said that it's in our place, it's gone down with boats, but kayak is on the rise, it says, or whatever. So, and then other people are talking about like they don't agree with too many fish dying or something like that. So it was different versions of this, of whatever you see here. Older guys are not going to go learn live scope, all that negative stuff that happened when all those weights in fish kind of thing that was going. Cost though was one of the big ones. Cost and forward-facing sonar were the biggest ones, or completely opposing it and saying that it's not dwindling at all. What do you guys think?
Well, if you look at it, think about how many tournaments there are in the States. They've got like 3 on the same lake on the same weekend. So you have so many tournaments to go, and then they've all got 200 participants.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it's dwindling. So, and out here, like in Ontario, you can go to a different lake. You can do 5 or 6 different tournaments in a weekend out here.
There's no lack of tournaments as far as them going down. It ebbs and flows. I've been following this since the 90s, right? Like I know I look 25, but I'm an old bugger, man, and I've been following this locally and on a national level for a long time. And I've seen it ebb and flow.
Yeah.
In the mid-teens, it was at its height of the CWT. There was a big fever about it. But before that, the late 2000s, it was like, Pine Falls would be 40 boats consistently every year.
Yeah.
It ebbs and flows. But right now, everything's expensive. I say cost is a big thing. So
Cost
like
is the number one factor.
Trevor says here, 1,800 plus anglers in the ice derby. And for a 6, that's a derby though. I mean, derby is a little bit different, but the better comparison would be the Kickerfish Red River Greenback Classic. So that has a waiting list.
Yeah.
Every year. I had to limit it to 100 boats because 100 boats, 300, 400 anglers in it because it's just too many. The lineup goes from Selkirk Park to the Blue Bridge. Like it's just not even doable anymore. So I had to limit it. And there's a waiting list for that tournament.
Yeah.
But it's $60 an angler to enter and not 600.
No.
And so I think cost is a huge, everything, I ask around and stuff like that because cost is huge, man. They got to be way more discerning, and not just entry fee, but traveling. Like I went to Wisconsin to do tournaments. You go all the way to Dryden on a whim. And now, like, I
Yep.
mean, it's not, you got to fish closer to home, and it's just harder, right? No.
Well, think about, okay, so you leave, say you leave home, you come out here, that's 2 hours of driving. It's $100 of fuel one way, pulling a boat.
Yeah.
And
How
then
much is a pound of leeches now? $120 or something?
well, yeah, it's not cheap. They're like 90 or $100
Yeah.
bucks. Right. So you usually average 3 pounds. You buy 3 pounds because you're going to be pre-fishing, and then you're burning $80 of fuel a day in the boat, plus
Yeah.
your hotel, food, whatever you break, tackle. So it's not cheap.
The costs go up, right? I mean, like there's hidden costs. Everyone thinks, oh, like a tournament registration is $800, $600.
Yeah.
But like you said, you're adding a whole bunch of other stuff that adds up to more than what the registration fee is. Like
You don't. And the other thing too is if you don't win, then you're not getting
It's-
anything back.
nothing, it's gone.
You pretty much fish for free that weekend if you finish in the top 10.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, why it's gambling. It's expensive entertainment. I don't think anyone really.
It is.
I mean, you go in with high hopes. You want to win. That's the goal, obviously. But it's entertainment for the most part. So, and if the stars align, you're cashing checks now. Back in the day, you could cash a top 15 check, and you're on the plus side still. Whereas now, like
That's
you know,
right.
a lot of people are saying, Mike said, you could be 7th place, and yeah, you covered like there's thunder there. Great. You cover your entry fee, and then so maybe, but not the total cost. And like like Santos is saying, it's just like you're gonna go buy more Google Eye jigs. Google Eye jigs are $5 a jig. You need a new couple Skeltonators. Like holy shit! So it adds up, But people do it. People can do it, and they have to see value in it and stuff. And but it's just not like it was before, where you could just women just go, let's just do it. Kind of thing.
The thing is, the sport, it's like dirt track racing. You're not going to get rich doing it. You do it because you love doing it.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And most people get that. Definitely, if
just-
you're good. I mean,
I like the
that's
competition. That's what it is. I like the competition, and I like to see how things stack up, right?
So the thing is, before though, like I do way back in the day doing tournaments. We go to KBI. Me and Santos. So how are you guys are on anything? I think we practiced twice in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're gonna go donate, and you're like, we're going there for the experience, and maybe who knows what happens, and we're gonna go donate. And some people are like, a lot of people right now are I can't just go and donate.
No.
And all of a sudden, there's some big names there that are winning every year, and it's like, I can't just go donate now because I don't have that money to donate or whatever. Like I might as well just go jump on the pontoon and go fish because I'm not able to go donate and stuff like that. So at the moment, we're at that. That's where we're at right now, as that goes. The forward-facing sonar, I was surprised by that at Lake of the Prairies, where a lot of the locals were saying that. And you take like a Winston Stockdale, for example, one of the top sticks in Canada right now, up and coming. Nothing against his little brother, but Winston's the captain of that boat.
Yeah.
And taking down cash at almost every tournament in Saskatchewan. He's always a threat anyway, but he's a scoper. He's a young scoper. We're talking about the young kids, man. This kid's like, 19, 20 years old, scoping. So some of the old timers that just want to go compete and fish feel that the perceived advantage is unfair. Like in reality, we say, there's an advantage 100%, and you got to have it, or else you aren't realistically competing. But it's not as wide as people who don't use it think. But it is.
I'm surprised, like you said, I'm surprised that you heard that from here. Because I can understand in the States, because there's so much pressure down there, and like you said, if you don't have it, you're fucked. But here, I mean, there's not that much pressure here. So
well, even if you have it, like you're not guaranteed. But the difference is this: if you have it, and you just go out and you fish, right? You just go out and you go fish.
Yeah,
you're really not learning anything. The whole key to that forward-facing sonar is like legit. Go in the boat. Don't bring any fucking rods with you.
Go learn it.
And just learn it. You gotta literally, like, I didn't. Well, I probably went out 3 or 4 times, and I didn't even throw a line. I just wanted to learn it. I still just go out and just look around. And the only reason I throw the line is to see, okay, now is that hump a fish, or is that going to be a rock?
Interesting. And the thing is,
you just got if.
Go ahead.
if you're not going to learn,
Yeah.
fucking mosquito, I'd say to mosquito. If you don't learn,
Protein.
yeah, that's right. If you don't go out and you don't learn that tool, don't bitch.
Exactly.
Like you own it, learn how to use it. Right? It's like buying a big freaking toolbox of tools. Yeah, it looks great sitting in the corner, but if you don't know how to use them, what the fuck you got it for? So learn how to use it.
Like Peter Weedman agrees with you there, and he says, and I like what he says that we're compete with the best. And for me, if I see Hebert's in there, Alex Kessler in there, Gussie and Jamie Bruce and Nick Whitting and Winston Stockdale and all these, like,
Yeah.
I see a Klopak in there or whatever. I love that because holy shit, now I'm, because like I said, it's entertainment. So you want to go against the best, and if you win, it's even sweeter, right? Like against a really good teams and sticks. And I love seeing the big names. Some people, like, they don't like seeing big names and they don't want to, like, you know, a club level derby is more for them, or low cost and stuff like that. So is more up their alley. But I myself, because then you're learning then, because when you go out there and you go beat up on your friends or your work derby or something like that, and you go catch them and you caught the best or whatever, however you scored it and you won. Okay. But then when you go out there and then you do shitty and then you see the top teams hammered them, holy shit, do I have a lot to learn?
Yeah.
Because we were out there in the same exact conditions and they hammered them. So holy, and that's where you strive to become a better angler. And now
That makes you
For
work.
me, it's an expensive social club for me, right? Like I do, like I get to fish with you guys other times where we're not in a tournament setting, but I get to come to a kayak event. I get to fish with you guys. I get to see other people that I enjoy talking to, and I do learn. Like I may not catch fish, but I do learn something, whether it be from you guys, another angler, sitting around the campfire. Like last year, Mike's before blindfold, right? Like Nick's like, "Hey Leon, try this out," right?
Yeah.
And sure enough, that's I learned something. It's almost like an education for me, right? Like I'm paying to learn fish and learn how to fish different ways, and I'm enjoying it for the most part, and I'm getting to learn something and hang around with you guys, right?
a
So
lot of people go for the camaraderie, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some of that's been lost, I think, but it's there. I mean, the 12 teams that we had out there, man, we'd have a good time this weekend. It was like really good, man. Like shooting the shit before putting the boats in. It was so relaxed because there's no lineup or nothing.
No.
So we're all taking our time and then after and before and then in the evenings, like it was great, man. I think it's all there, whether it's 12 boats or 60 or 120, that all that camaraderie is still there. It's just, I really still think it comes down to cost. It's expensive. If I were to, like I said, like look at the Red River Greenback Classic. If we lower a tournament down to $150 or 200 or 400, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, like I can do that now. So we've got some things to experiment with where, you know, we're going to try and listen to feedback, right? And cater that a little bit where we might be able to do both. Scoping is by no means unfair, Jeff says. It's up to you to learn to quit complaining. Oh, a lot of people complain about that. I was surprised by the complaining at Lake of the Prairies about it. The locals goes, until you change that rule. One guy's estimated it was like 40 teams, he said. Get out of here. Like, I didn't believe that. But if you think about it, there's a lot of farmers. They go finish their seeding, and now they just want to go have a beer and shoot the shit and fish on the water. But if they feel like they don't have that chance no more, if you don't have a puncher's chance in your head, like perceived, you don't even have a puncher's chance. That does turn some people off for sure.
Okay,
So.
I'm going to ask you this question. We'll use Lake of the Prairies as an example. How many times have you seen somebody that you have no clue who they are win that tournament? Once, twice? Usually the top 10 is usually full of good sticks
Same
in
guys.
that top 10.
Hence the difference from, just continue with your point afterward. Hence the difference between a derby and a tournament. Like someone brought up, like Trevor brought up like a derby. A derby is more like, okay, I want to go buy a raffle ticket. It's just by buying the hospital sweepstakes kind of thing, right? Because that's what a derby is. A tournament, there's definitely skill involved in a tournament. So it's a little bit different than that. So a lot of people won't put their money in if they don't feel they have a chance. But yeah, Mike, like you said,
it was really no different, right? Because even when it was just 2D or side imaging, the same guys were still doing really good or winning.
Yeah.
It's just they're learning what they're doing out there. You just got to put everything to work. Like
we're
I'm gonna go fish KWO.
No.
I usually know where I'm gonna stack up in KWO. But
Yeah.
the thing is every year I go, I'm learning something different. So sooner or later, I might get lucky. So it's just a matter of learning what your tools you have.
No, like one
But-
guy said, it's if there's lower numbers in tournaments, it's all about cost, man. Like everything else is going up, and we're salaries aren't. So there's less money for people to use, right? For entertainment and things like that. I mean, it's all cost, man.
Yeah,
That's plain and simple.
that's the biggest thing I think too.
There's nothing
You
else.
can
man.
relate that to forward facing as well, where now they feel like, well, to have a chance now, never mind my entry fee and hotel and gas, I'm supposed to have this $4,000 kit as well, so I have a chance to win. You know what I mean? Like so that adds up to cost again. A lot of people don't have anything against forward facing sonar per se. They have an issue with being able to go get it. You know, so
It
yeah,
is.
Payman,
It's
you've
not
got definitely
cheap.
got a chance over there. You definitely have a chance, brother. Anyone can go win that one for sure. Mike Smith said, Divine says she enjoys the fishing tournament community, or she would be training a replacement. It is fun. It can't. That has not changed, man. It's draining to the negativity. Even there's only a few negative people. A lot of with anything negative usually is the loudest, though. But thank you to all the pots for that to make the working job. I appreciate you. Divine, of course, is one of the hardest working people in Canada right now as far as tournament fishing goes. Scoring and coming up with all the formulas and everything like that, and doing. And she's in a tough spot a lot of time. You should see things that come in.
It
And
is
you
a
see us
tough
speak our
spot.
rules and stuff like that, because there's always different things that come up and you learn from it. But like I said, we do the best. Just to bring back what we talked about last week, we had the Southern Alberta Walleye Trail, and then we had Lac La Biche, which is in the north, but they had their tournament. Premiers also in Saskatchewan is a catch photo release competition. Next week is a hybrid over at Kenora Walleye Open. They have catch photo aspect on theirs too.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff last week wasn't exactly accurate that we talked about there, where some of the photos were shown. And we were talking about that one team. And remember, I said like that was old news. Remember the old news, and he was saying we're good. We talked about that a year ago. And go, let's go see what they do at Last Mountain now and stuff like that. This one guy was just sour. Lac La Biche did just happen though, 3 weeks ago now. And the photos that we showed there where the mouth was open, it's not against the rules. That's just how they have it in the rules. That there's nothing that says that. So as long as it's touching the bump, do what you got to do. That was the second place team actually. That wasn't the first place team's
Photos.
fish photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one was DQ'd at Lac La Biche. Everyone cashed the check, including that guy was that Kevin Carlga who tagged us in his post there was ranting on. No one was DQ'd. Everyone cashed the check. So it's all according to the rules. It's good to go. Our point of bringing up that subject, and I was really more interested in the pictures and how they do it, is because just to compare to how we do it, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, we're not perfect, but I'm trying to learn from other places as well. Talking with them out there, we might come up with a little group actually across Canada who do these, and maybe even the Colorado Walleye and see how they do it, and try and come up with different things that we've seen, and maybe come up with a standardized version across the board. So it's just consistent for people doing it, right? So that's something we were talking about. There. Yeah, I think so.
That'll
I
be
think
good.
so. I mean, but like I said, and then one picture there were people with the guy with the gloves. I mean, I said it on the show there too, but maybe some people thought that was that other cheating team or whatever. That was just the guy, Johnny. He was just showing examples of this is what people can
How
do
he's doing. Yeah.
and lifting and stuff like that. So if it wasn't clear last week, that's sort of no one was DQ'd at Lac La Biche or whatever, and they might be adjusting the rules based on feedback and stuff like that. But their tournament numbers down there in the Southern Trail, for example, went down, way down, when people didn't have confidence in
The guy's
sort
running.
of like how it's scored, or maybe they thought
Yeah.
someone was unfairly having an advantage somehow. It happens when one team's winning consistently. Hence, we try to be transparent on this side. I mentioned the Heberts, man, the winningest team in kickerfish history. We're transparent. I'm going to make an article on the website, or the pictures are available for publishing. You can judge it yourself. We don't hide nothing. I mean, the pictures are there. You can see it. We have our videos and everything like that. So, but yeah, James Miller. Years ago, you had a lot more sponsors helping out the whole price here. Payouts are nowhere near as good these days. Way back, we're talking not just 10 years ago, but way back, there was actual cash coming through.
Yeah.
You could really pad things or whatever and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
Tournament support now is in the way of there is still cash, but product is what it is. A lot of times is product and stuff like that. So, I think something anglers don't get. Oh, here Divine is saying it too. What anglers don't get is that your quick math, you just take the number of anglers. If it's 20 teams times the entry fee, That's the prize pool that you're working with. So you'd be surprised, bro. Lake of the Prairies, man. It says that the first place is going to be this. I go, oh yeah, but it's based on 100 teams. If we get 100 teams, then yeah, that's what it's locked in. Well, I don't think that's right. As in what? We've got, like, at the time we had 44 teams so far.
Yeah.
If we end up with 45 teams, I mean, of course the payouts got to adjust. Wow, that's not cool. The guy says,
Where
I
is
gotta
the
go-
money
I gotta
coming from?
I got to pull 20 grand out of my bank account. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The pool we have is the pool we have. And I think when I thought about it more, I think they think that you take a Lund or whoever, they think that they're plugging in. Here's 100 grand tournament organizer. Go run a tournament. And they think that it doesn't matter how many teams you have. You've got all this cash in the backside there and you're supposed to dole it out. And sponsorship
on your
is
post
hard
and
to
on
get in
your
the first
posters
place.
and everything, you say based on 100 teams.
There's that little box in the bottom that
Common
says
sense,
that.
man. Like,
I know.
you'll have 100 teams. You're not gonna. That's not the prize. Like,
You'd be surprised how many people don't understand that part, though.
I
Ted Stooner was really mad. He was like, the person could not get it through their head. He's talking to us about, I don't know who it is, but he said they could not get it through their head and why that is. So,
When I win
but
20
payouts
million
are
on the
definitely
lottery,
down.
when I win a bunch of money on the lottery, we'll have a big kicker fish.
Shit, we all talked about that. I was talking with Gio Gerton, myself. Who was it, man? Like Jeff Gothels were like, if we won, we're all saying, if we won the lottery, would we have some fun tournaments? He said, because we're just
100,000. Right?
Just for entering,
10
everyone
bucks.
gets a forward-facing sonar setup. First place is
And then next thing you know, you
$250,000.
guys would be on the dumbest way to spend your lottery winnings.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
we'd
guys would have like,
fun doing
you guys
it.
would have 200, 300 teams enter, man.
We would
What?
have such fun doing it, I tell you, man. Oh
But the
my
thing,
God.
okay, so here it is. If you were to have a $1,500 entry fee with
Yeah.
$100,000 first place, how many teams do you think you'd get?
See, that's the other strategy is, okay, you lower it, you
Yeah.
increase the people, but your money probably stays around the same because you've lowered it, right? It's
Right.
just math. Unless your number really goes up. The other strategy is people are telling me, nah, you got to make it $1,000 entry or whatever. Like, you really up it. There's only a dedicated. I think that in this current climate, I think it's lower. Now, the example right now is Vanity, for example, right? Long running tournament. They increased it to $3,000 now. They already were the highest before, and they went to 3,000, maxed it at 90, and now they're giving out 150K. So they published their payout structure because they're full now. They did it. They got to the 90. They went down from 130 teams to 90 max, 150K first place. You should see all the shit that they're getting online, man. What? You finish in 7th place and you just get your entry fee back, and people are freaking out, man. They're like
You'll never.
if you
you're
did
not
the
gonna
math,
make
though, I
everyone
said,
happy, man. Right?
if you did the math, you reduced it by how many teams? You went up by 1,000. And like, so the math there, like, there was no real increase in entry fee pool, to be honest, if you counted. But the first place went up to 150, and I think it should be at the top more, right? Of course. Like, if you win, you might as well make it worthwhile and you win. But the money has to come from somewhere. So it came from more of the bottom of the structure, got pushed up top. And people aren't happy with that. We aren't happy with that. What? We come in 10th place, we should get this, and that. I should get a boat for fishing in first place. Well, yeah, if London Lumacraft were handing out boats like candy like they were before, you could do a boat each day for big fish or whatever, but that's not there right now, right? Like, I don't think that'll ever come back either.
I don't get what people want. I mean,
yeah.
you're spending $3,000 and you're going there to win 150. You're going there to win 150 grand. That's the enticement is 150 grand. Like, why? I don't understand why you're complaining that 10th place doesn't get anything. You're going there to win 150 grand, man. That's it. It's all in, man.
It should be that way. Push to the top.
Don't complain. Don't complain.
But
I mean, it's
the
different.
thing is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can talk about it till
Yeah.
you're blue in the face. It's changed across the entire world. That's just the way it is. Like,
Yeah.
they even talked about it down. Remember when Walmart used to sponsor the bass fishing in the States?
Yes.
Like, you'd win 100,000,
It was massive.
$200,000, right?
Yeah.
So, times change, but shit gets tougher. It's just
No, I know. I'm just
right
saying.
now. It's just the cost of fuel and lodging and food. That's the biggest factor right there.
Yeah.
There's all
I'm
kinds
just
of.
saying, I'm just saying about the
ways
guys at
about
Vanity who are complaining. Like,
Oh, they're
If
like,
you're-
oh, it's a
why-
sham. It's a
No, it's not.
sham. They're saying
you're
all
gonna
kinds
if
of-
you get first place, you're winning 150 grand. Like, that's it. Like, what? You're not going there to win $15,000. You're betting on yourself to win 150 grand. Though,
Yeah,
like,
it's
I don't
just
understand why these
storming
guys
here,
are
too.
worried about 10th or 7th. Like, that's where all the money's going to, is first place.
Well, there's a
150
strategy though.
almost-
There's a strategy though where
Yeah.
the tournaments have taken where you spread it around.
Yeah.
You take the Bassmaster Elites, for example, they spread it so their angles can keep going. You go, it's spread to the top 50, and the
Yeah.
top 50 cash something, bottom 50 don't. And people have done
Yeah.
that locally here too, where it's more spread out. And it's a little bit less there, but then at least now 100 teams, the top 20 get something now or whatever, right? It all depends on what you prefer. You could have 100 teams and just only top 3 get it. The money would be insane.
Well,
And
yeah.
you're going for the top prize, and that's what the goal should be. But you want to give people a chance to recoup some money if they have a good weekend. If you finish in the top 20%, you did pretty good, and you should get something back from there, right? But in the end, if you don't have enough entries anyway to work with, like, that's the money you're working with. It doesn't just come out of the air or sponsors
Yeah,
or whatnot.
like
It
here.
really doesn't, right?
Yeah.
People literally
That's the
think that
thing.
you're paying yourself like $30 an hour to run a tournament, and that you're paying Divine, and that you're paying Mike and me and Hutch like to come out. Like, I'm taking time off work. Mike's taking time away from his life. Jeremy, you're taking away from your family time. Like, we're not doing this for money. We're doing it because we want to help the anglers, and we want to see promote fishing in our province and our country, right? Like, that's why we're doing it. We're not, man, people are dumb.
Well, no, people, it's not
It's their
that
it's
It's not that. It's
money
in their mind. They're
it's money. In the end,
expensive,
it's
man.
money.
Yeah.
It's expensive right
And-
now.
But I
in their
think, like
mind,
I
they
said,
think that the money comes from other places. Like, it just doesn't.
It's just quick
not-
math, and
nowadays,
I spoke
it's
with
not
people
what
about
it
it.
used to be.
You just got to do quick math. You just times the entry fee, times the anglers, and that's sort of what you're working with. And if the percentage is too low of payout, I'm always for any kind of competition, even in the different genres or whatever. You got to publish what you're paying out. And if you don't publish what you're paying out, that's not cool. And then you lose my support as
Yeah.
well. You got to publish what you're paying out and be transparent about it. And acceptable is 80% payout back in cash, actual cash. That's sort of the standard, because you got costs for sure. 80% payout is good. When you start using, like, I don't know, I got these tackle boxes and this A12 Lund boat, and you start factoring that in to know what you're paying out, and you're basically selling that to the tournament as a director,
Yeah.
and you're cashing out on it and taking the entry fees in exchange. That's not cool, especially if the prize isn't that liquidable.
Mhm.
If you had like an Altera or something, I mean, yeah, you could pretty much sell that. A person can cash that pretty quick. But if you take a John boat, that's not as easy to go cash now, right? And you go, oh, sticker price is $5,999. So that you just won $6,000. Well, not really, man. Like, I'm gonna go on Kijiji now, and someone's gonna give me $1,800 for it. That's what you really want, you know. So I'm never a fan
Why
of
you always
using
bringing up-
prizes as factoring in if it's not liquidable, you know.
Wait,
It's
why
like
are you
we
always
don't-
bringing up my tournament shit?
I want a
Okay.
couple packs of hot dogs at Mike's thing one time. And
Well, I think people have to change their mindsets if you're looking at the prize payout and stuff. If you got a massive prize payout, like you said, like 500, whatever, 150 grand, 200 grand, like, that's all you're looking at. But then if it's only like, if it's 15, 20 grand, then you can say, hey, well, how come what's down at 20th, 10th, or whatever it is.
yeah,
Right?
it's just
Like,
math, bro.
it's-
It's all
it's
math.
like-
That's all.
But I think guys have to look at it that way. Like, like I said before, if I see the prize is 100, like 200 grand, 150 grand, I'm not worrying about anything else other than first place, man, or top 3, whatever it is.
You
not
have
worried-
never entered a $250,000.
I'm just saying, if I entered one, that's all I'm looking at. I'm not looking at what 7th place gets.
No,
Yeah.
you got to
I'm
look
not,
at it. No,
right?
no, I would.
not.
I would do the math, bro. No. It could be
I-
250 grand first place, but what if your entry fees $5,000 and you had 500 teams? So
But
then,
that's-
so what if the
that's-
payout is only 10% out? You have to do the math still. What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, but if I know most of that money's in the payout, like you said, 80% of it.
If
and-
the money hits the right number for you,
yes,
then
Yeah.
yeah, that's
but
what it
again,
is.
but like I said, if let's say 80% of that, the 80%, almost all of it's the top prize, and
Yeah.
like you said, it's then I'm okay with that. Like, because that's what I'm going for. I'm not. That's what attracted me to the tournament. Is 150 grand first place.
Well,
I'm not,
you're a
right?
get rich quick kind of guy. That's why.
Well,
That's
no,
why
I'm just.
this is
Yeah.
my chance. Santos says this is my chance.
I'm just saying, no, I don't understand. You got all that money at first place. Why these guys could play about lower than 20th, whatever
Well,
it is.
different
Like-
strokes for different folks, though, bro. Some people are like,
But
I don't have a chance to beat Gussie, but maybe I can top 10. So I'd like to see what 10th, 8th, and 7th pay out to. It's everybody. It's your money.
I know, but
you
if
got to
I'm paying-
decide what's good for you.
if I'm paying $3 grand, I'm paying $3 grand so I can win that first play. Like
Well-
that's a big prize I'm going
Well,
after.
yeah, that's the goal.
Oh, we know
for
you
everybody.
wouldn't pay $3,000.
Not right now because it fucking cost me $3 grand just for fucking diapers, man. Shit.
Like, who's gonna lie and say they don't want first place? Obviously, man.
No,
It's a
I
mistake,
know,
but it's
I'm just
different for
saying.
people. I mean, for you, that's
Yeah.
important. You want the top
Yeah.
place to be big. You're never gonna please everybody, but other people, no, they want it spread across more because, yeah, I don't have a chance to win, but I'd like to see where realistic I have a chance to win, and you look at that too. It's all different. But like they were saying here, though, locals won't join one with Bass, and that's where we'll have different experiments next year where we might have both. You have to enter the first part. I think tournament in a tournament has to come back, and we'll try that with different tournaments next year where, it's $300 or $400 to enter the main part.
Yeah.
And if you're so inclined and you want to fish the whole weekend or include big fish or whatever you want to be part of, you pay the full price, 600, 700 that we're at.
Wow.
And then that gets sort of best of both worlds. I think something like that, a combination, we're going to brainstorm it. Still got to workshop that, but it's going to work. My son is my partner, Mike says. I look at it as investing in memories. Of course, we want to win and have our share of success. Time on the water, my son is number one factor. That's me and Nash. Me and Nash joining KBI. We have no delusions that we're going to walk across the parade or whatever, man. Like I'm paying for entertainment. It's
experience,
hailing
like,
right now.
That's,
Hail is
that's
hitting. Smash my truck up, man. I'm going to total it. Smash it. It's
I
hailing.
thought you wanted to keep that truck forever, bro.
Which place pays the cost? So Peter's looking at, okay, now you're looking at, okay, where is it where it starts to cover the entry fee or your
Mhm.
cost of your weekend kind of thing? And that's a different things though. Felix here, he travels everywhere. Felix goes down as a co-angler, national walleye tour. Think having more one-day events, Will. That's the thing though. That's what I was talking about, that hybrid.
Yeah.
Well, we could run Lac de Bonnie. We just had it. Lac de Bonnie will be a 1 day or a 2 day, depending on which you enter. And I think that is something that might fly, brother. You and your crew, and I appreciate you, Johnny, man. I appreciate you. I think they are fun though, and I think we have integrity for sure in the competition. It's just you're gonna try and take the feedback from people. KW All Anglers save 10% Domo. Enter to win 500 in gas. They do that every year. So big support to everyone who sponsors tournaments. And if you want to support tournaments, support the people who and the businesses who sponsor tournaments. So Domo there
Lake of the Woods
supports JP.
Lake of the Woods Marina is also doing that too. You can buy fuel on the water. It's 10. Same thing.
Nice,
cents
same
off
thing
the
there.
Awesome.
And that's right in
Awesome.
town, just north of whatever that
Yeah.
road there is.
Yeah, right on the
Support
water.
these places, man. Support, and then that in turn encourages them to keep supporting the events, and then everyone wins in the end.
Yeah.
I think, man, more one day events will bring more guys and you guys into the game. I agree, brother. I agree. I think there's something to that for sure. Bringing the cost down too, for sure.
And
It's hard to
you-
win. I'm
you
hoping.
talking about- you talk about KBI. I know that I'm no chance of doing anything, but once in my life, I want to do it myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, let's go, bro. You're the emergency sub for Nash then.
well, you know what I mean? Like, I like.
Good
I
luck
know
with that,
it's gonna be a
Leon.
good-
Subbing for Nash. Good luck.
Yeah, it's gonna be a donation, which I know, right? The kayak tournament, I know that. Like, I set a goal for myself that this year I want to place top 10. Like, if I hit number 10, I'll be happy this year with something, right? If I hit 11th, I'll be happy. Like, I set goals. Yeah, like I know Mike wants to win a tournament this year, one of the kayak tournaments. You guys do too, right?
Like Dan Gould
I
said,
think-
man, learning. Like Leon takes it all as a learning experience. Leon's gonna be a stick. Once he can get that bum knee fixed or something, Leon's a stick.
knees,
bro. I'll tell you
knees,
this.
both sides.
Both knees. He needs robotic knees now, bro.
Yeah, attorney and attorney, I think is sort of where I'm landing right now and talking with all the guys and stuff. Attorney and
Yeah.
attorney, and try and you still want cash there, and you still got to go beat big sticks, but then we have a little bit cheaper cost, and like we're gonna fool around with it, brother. I think it's gonna good. Jerome fishes for fun to challenge myself. And there's all different reasons. I think it really is. It's fun, like the tournament. And if you haven't ever done it, and that's what we do. Shore, we do kayak, we do ice, we do semi-pro boat stuff. We do the big fish derby there. That's $60 to enter. because you just want it to be accessible to everybody, whatever your experience level or whatever your wallet can do. You want just it's fun. And you know what, guys? Between four of us will go on a competition. It doesn't matter. We're just playing for bagging rights, or we go to KBI to go win 20 grand. My heart still pumps, and I still get excited. It doesn't matter what the competition is, man. So
That's me too. Like in the kayak there, when I got those fish, I just like,
holy Mike,
if I had
my
to
knees are
stand up to
shaking,
take a
Eric.
piss,
Yeah.
Mike,
It
so my
would've
knees
never
are still
happened.
shaking. And I'm like, go suck it, Natoli. Suck it, you master angler catching bastard. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about your knees.
When you get a big fish during a tournament, it's always like
Nothing.
that's how you
It's
know
like
you still love it. You still love to do it, man.
like
Man, I
No.
caught
it's crazy, man.
I caught that bass last year. That first one at blindfold. I was fishing there. I got skunked. I went to Mike's. I got skunked. I caught that first one, like pretty much first right after the whistle went to go. And I still remember that feeling. I was like,
And then you had a
like,
good
it's
day
still
the
in
rest
me.
of the day. You were fishing loose.
yeah, but I mean, I
Right?
remember it. Like just like Mike says, he remembers getting those fish. It's just that little bit of frickin' whatever it is, right? Goes through you. Like I have a
You
chance.
still get that you still got that adrenaline pumping you. That's it. You're still into
Hey
it.
man, it never fails every single time, dude. Like tournament fish, it never fails. It's like you're catching your first fish ever, dude. Like
Yes.
Tournaments
Yeah.
aren't going anywhere. There's all kinds of tournaments out there.
Never.
Participation definitely is down. You name the event, and it really is down, whether they're down 10% or 50%. But it'll bounce back and try different things. Like I said, if you're more discerning with your wallet now and travel and stuff, take a look at our tournaments, man, and see if you like them. We have a whole pile. Like I said, it keeps going and going. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving here because we're into overtime again here. But we're gonna do Beast of the Week here. And we'll keep this discussion going on Doc Talk and the rest of the season here as well. You appreciate everybody. But let's do some Beast of the Week, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Brought to you by Streamside. We keep you fishing. We're finally gonna do it, or we're gonna get this. We're gonna get our May winner and our June winner here. Let's see who's gonna qualify for June 29. The last one for June. Dave Pyatt. The walleyes don't count on it because they were in a tournament. They were in tournament, but this was an incidental. Now, Dave Pyatt is a beast of a man.
he's a
So
big
if
boy.
I was
man.
holding this fish, you'd be like, is that a 50-incher? You would say, because but Dave Pyatt's holding it, so he makes it look small. But this is over 40 inches, man. It's a giant incidental. They thought they had a big walleye.
Yeah.
Cody Sear and Alex Kessler thought they had a giant too. Turned out to be like a 30-inch catfish.
Oh,
They
man.
really thought, this is it, man.
Catfish,
But
eh?
incidentals everywhere.
Yeah.
Dario had a good week. Look at that buffalo, man. It's got to be its own category, I think, in that. And
I
a
agree.
master.
Guys are catching a lot
Master,
of buffaloes
35.
this year, man.
Yeah, the Buffaloes this year, they've disappeared for a
I
while.
want to
but never
catch
came
one,
back.
man.
Let's go get one, bro. Let's go get one there. Mark Booty, Island Beach,
Nice for that.
Island Beach
Island
Lures
Beach boy.
every month. A kid winner that Santos picks gets a Island Beach package. Mark Booty getting in. He's honest though, quarter-inch shy of 30, but he'll take it. So
Still a big fish.
29.75. Attaboy, brother. Nice
What a
work
beautiful fish, though, eh? Jeez.
You'll get that 30. It's got to be a true 30. Like even if you're just competing against, like for your own personal records,
Yeah.
it would suck to go say, I got a 30, everybody, even if it wasn't. Like it's got to be. It's just
Like
only
getting a
lying to
birdie in
yourself,
golf
right?
after you hit one in the water, right?
Yeah, like you just lying to yourself. Man. Nathan Bricks, muskie season in
That's all
Ontario,
right.
but it's muskie season in Manitoba too. This is a Manitoba one, and look how big
In a
they're getting
kayak.
now.
Kayak, and look at the pattern on that thing, man. Look at that.
He's in a slick Stillwater Adventures kayak now, man. So shout out to Boomer there. Congrats on the muskie, bro. Gorgeous. They're gorgeous muskie here in Manitoba.
Beautiful.
Love it. Love seeing it. And then Donna Lee Bean. So she just went up north to God's Lake with Carpiak and crew there, their annual trip there. A lightning storm chased me off the water before noon. She's been stuck on one master angler since 2022, and she was hoping to get her specialist badge. And she was getting the biggest she was getting was 33 inches for 2 days. And then this one on the last day, a 35 incher. And then she got a 40 and a quarter. So 2 masters right there in a span of 20 minutes. Congrats, Donna Lee Bean. So successful trip there. And she also got a bonus brook truck because you can't go to God's Lake without going for those brookies as well there. So those are your beasts of the week. Let's get our votes in here and wrap her up here, brothers. I'm on Donna's big one myself, though. Donna Lee. 40 and a quarter. Randy would be proud. Randy would be awesomely proud.
The total you pick next.
Yeah, I like Nathan's Muskie, but then I also like Donald Lee's. I'm gonna go with Nathan's Muskie.
That's a nice muskie, bro. Look, the spots go all the way up to its cheek and lips. You see that? Isn't that
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah, the pattern's crazy on that.
Yeah.
Make a pick, Leon.
Again, I like Donnelly's, but I love that muskie, man. That muskie is the color in the picture. It's man,
And
I
being
wish-
in a kayak.
I like that. I like and the
Santos.
kayak. The
So which
kayak
one
too.
you pick, Leon? You're picking the muskie?
Right there.
CDP
It's on the
Nation.
muskie. The muskie. The muskie for sure.
CDP Nation is on Muskie and Donna.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I'm going for Donna's, man. So
It's a
Oh.
tie.
It's a
Well, then
tie.
they're both. They're
They're
both
both.
in then.
Yes.
This is a CDP tie here.
yes.
Nathan Brixa, Boomer Outdoors, and Donna Lee Bean with a nice lake chow. Okay, so they're both qualified. Someone's going to win our Beast of the Week, brought to you by Streamside. Someone's going to win that Predator Elite. Big shout out to Streamside for supporting this year. So those videos, I'm gonna do it. We'll do it live. We're gonna pick our winners and we'll do it live for both months coming up here. I'll do a video anyway. There'll be a video out there, so we'll get that going. Incredibly, an hour and 41. This is our longest episode in a while. Though I appreciate y'all for. See, look how dark he got behind the dolly there. I knew we were gonna see the dark.
It's
Lightning
starting
all
to get
over the
ugly
place
here.
Yeah, like
Hail. There's
The
all
wind's
kinds.
you got hail out your way. That's crazy.
I can
The
hear
wind's
really
picking
big
up right
raindrops
now.
Anyway, but anyway,
no
that's
more
cool.
mosquitoes then.
More mosquitoes after all this. Appreciate you all for joining us. You guys are awesome. Give us a sub here at Kickerfish. Check out the website, kickerfish.ca. I'm going to pick the Hebert's brains there, and we'll try and get an article there and picking their brains on what their top presentation was this weekend. In the meantime, we've got our Central Canada Kayak Trail. Tune in on the live stream. Divine will be live. They're live from Max Slade. Divine and Val will be. Big shout out to Dale Hutchings for hosting us. So tune in this weekend. Happy Canada Day to everybody. Go Canada, go. Everyone be safe out there. Wear your life jackets and go catch them big fish. We'll see you all next week. Same time, same place.
Good night, everybody. Drive safe.
Have a safe week.
Go fish.